The Illinois corn growers have submitted their Farm Bill priorities to members of Congress. One of those was Director Tim Thompson of Franklin.
First and foremost, you hit a very good point. I know there's a lot of new legislation, being looked at. One, I know there's a lot of new congressmen in the House today, and congressmen and women. 40% of those folks have never seen a farm bill, and a high percentage of them have never been on a farm. As far as what Illinois Corn and Illinois Corn Marketing Board has as priorities, really there's three main buckets. One would be farm insurance, crop insurance, and really, giving growers the opportunity to have a safety net to keep them in farming. We had a challenging year in 2023, unlike 2012, but still very challenging. And I will say right now, we're looking at a crop that's the top end's been taken out of it already, but as with commodity prices where they are relatively low. With input costs extremely high. I mean, we paid almost $14 an acre for a ton for anhydrous this past year. Keeping the ROI in farming has been very, very challenging, and the Farm Bill with crop insurance has been very helpful for sure. Other areas is FMD and MAP, and that's really helping us find new markets, whether it's foreign or domestic, and helping keep that commodity price up. So that's a pretty darn important one. I think currently we have 5 to 6 international trade agreements. We've got to find a lot more. There's 195 plus countries in the world, and we've got to find more partners to do business with for sure.
So getting those free trade agreements is one of the main priorities.
Absolutely. We got to grow our markets, and ethanol is a big piece of what we do today, and there's a lot of question what direction we go. We support it 100%. It's a renewable fuel that is available today. So again, keeping our constituents and our growers both positive in that. And when I say positive, health-wise, ethanol really helps the air and greenhouse gases. For our growers, it's another good market, which is a third of our crop goes to ethanol. And then really probably the last area to do is conservation. Growers are conservationists by and far. We know globally we got about 6 inches of topsoil that grows the world's safe and abundant food level, and we got to protect that. So whether it's doing conservation reserve programs, reduced tillage, all those things we very much support, and we need our legislators to support those programs that help keep those going forward.
At the Corn Congress here a couple of weeks ago, one of the things that was passed was to request of Congress really a mandatory or possibly an optional reset of base acres, re-sign up. Mm-hmm. That has a lot of financial impact to it. Right. Is that something that is going to be a concern as far as getting it incorporated into the Farm Bill?
I think there's, again, anytime more dollars are being asked for, I mean, we know that it's a $1.5 trillion budget is what the Farm Bill is going to look like for this year, and I expect them to move money around but not add to that. So the answer to your question is yes.
Okay, so it may come out of someplace else to be able to provide more income through a reset of base acres then.
Agreed, for sure.